Today, we will be talking about a highly contentious issue that affects every motorist on our roads, the operations of the Vehicle Inspection Officers, or VIO. For years, drivers have complained of arbitrary stops, high-handedness, and the swift impoundment of their vehicles for various alleged offenses. Many argue these actions are a form of extortion and a blatant abuse of power, violating fundamental rights to movement and property ownership. These sentiments were recently affirmed by the Federal High Court and Appeal Court ruling in Abuja, which declared that VIO officers have no legal authority to stop, impound, or fine motorists on the road. However, the VIO and its supporters maintain that these are necessary measures to ensure roadworthiness, safety, and compliance with the law, citing specific state transport laws that empower them to act, as it is the case in Lagos State. They argue that a stringent enforcement is crucial for preventing accidents and maintaining order on our busy highways. So this morning we ask you, are VIO's impoundments a necessary measure for road safety or an unacceptable abuse of power? We want to hear your stories and opinions. Have you or someone you know experienced a VIO impoundment? Do you believe their methods are justified? Now call us on the numbers displayed on your screen, and you can also send WhatsApp messages on the number displayed on your screen. Tell us your story. Do you have a story to share about VIO impoundments, or have you encountered any drama with VIO, or is a VIO impoundment a safety measure or abuse of power? We have our first caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Hajia Madam. I'm Usman Santaraki calling from Yola.
So, Mr. Usman Santaraki, thank you for calling. What's your take on this topic this morning?
My take is the ruling, honestly, is in good order. There's no way the VIO can import their vehicle. We have so many agencies that are dealing with this, especially like the Road Safety Commission. This is their prerogative right and at enshrined in their field of duty. But it's becoming rampant nowadays to see that VIO, Vehicle Inspection Officer, impounds somebody's vehicle. This is a clear abuse of power. There is need for a demarcation of duties between all these agencies, the Road Safety, the VIOs, and the police. But in another nutshell, the schedule of VIO is for vehicle inspection. That is, if your vehicle is not in good condition, they have the prerogative right to inspect that vehicle and even charge you on an offense. Maybe like the traffic light of your vehicle is not functioning. These are their duties. But impounding of vehicle is another story. So I think there is need for synergy between the various organs of the agencies concerned to make a clear court demarcation of their duties so that there will not be any conflict. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Mr. Osman, before you go, have you had any altercation between you and the VIO?
On several occasions, yes.
Okay.
In my state, in Yola, where I'm living. At a certain time when I was coming, just on a minor of the story on the road, and the guy was trying to say that he was going to impound my vehicle. And I told him...
Are you there? Well, he has given us his take already. Well, the practice of Vehicle Inspection Officers, VIO, in Nigeria is a subject of intense debate, with the core conflict being a perceived abuse of power. It's a two-way thing, actually, when it has its advantages, like I said, the pros and cons. Because the VIO itself, just like the name implies, is an abbreviation of Vehicle Inspection Officers. So these officers are there to inspect your vehicle, to make sure that you are wearing your seatbelt, make sure that your papers are okay, make sure that you have your updated driver's license with you. But then again, the intended purpose of the VIO's operation is to enforce road safety and ensure all vehicles on public roads are roadworthy, just like I was saying. But before I continue, we have another caller. Good morning.
Just like I was saying. But before I continue,
hello, good morning. Can you please turn down the volume of your TV set, because I can hear me right there?
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Go ahead. Thank you for calling.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. I can hear you.
Hello.
I think the network is not kind on his. Please, when calling, turn down the volume of your TV set or just move away from your TV set, because when you call and I can hear myself, communication will not be effective right here. So, vehicle road worthiness VIOs are legally responsible for inspecting vehicles for mechanical and safety defects, such as bad brakes, bad lights and tires. Impoundment in this context is a measure to remove unsafe vehicles from the road to prevent accidents. So in the case that these the officers get your vehicles without these things, what are they supposed to do? We have another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling. What's your name and your location?
My name is Abubakar Hassan, calling from Nasarawa.
Okay, Abubakar Hassan, please go ahead. What's your take?
Nasarawa, just Nasarawa, yeah.
Abubakar from Nasarawa, thank you for calling us.
Yes.
What can you say about this topic?
To be candid, the problem with us Nigeria is we are too power drunk. The moment you are given responsibility, you take it upon yourself to intimidate people, to make them feel bad. I just don't know why we have this culture in us. If not, truly, the VIO is supposed to inspect vehicles. In fact, even if it's the law provides that they should impound your vehicle, there's nothing wrong about it. But the way they go about doing it is what not. Somebody will be feeling big, feeling as if he's the chief of the world, not even a traffic officer. He will tell you whatever he wants, and he will just be disrespectful. I don't know why. They will look at you. Maybe you are an aged person. Instead of them to respect you, approach you with respect so that you can converse well and understand. If you are wrong, they tell you are wrong. Look, sir, this is this. No. Yes, it's harsh. They will just come to you and tell you whatever they want to tell you. Bring this. We don't have this. Park your car. Get up. I don't understand. Why are we behaving like this? We're supposed to be civilized, because at least now, in this civilized world, we should supposed to be civilized, not to be acting as if we're out. An officer of the law who is wearing uniform, who just pounce himself on you authoritatively and tell you to do something without even referring to, this is why I'm doing this. No, he is there, therefore, there's nothing you can do. This is just our problem. This is a problem with almost every sector. But that of VIO is too much. It's too much on people. In fact, they don't respect you at all. They don't respect you. You see a senior citizen being harassed and intimidated by VIO, impounding your vehicle just like that. No, I think they should give it another thought, please.
So, Abubakar, in other words, you're saying instead of being banned from car impoundments, they should overhaul their whole system. Is that what you were saying, if I understand you?
Yes. Instead of banning them, no. They should be overhauled and be trained and retrained so that they know what they are supposed to do and they know the value of the things. Teach them common understanding how to approach people. We see this things over the television, in the foreign media. You see how a policeman, how a traffic warden, they approach you, sir, you are welcome, sir. With respect, with dignity, and you will respond accordingly. But when somebody stops you and says, fuck, he is talking to his child, and maybe you have your children are senior than him, he will be commanding you, and sometimes they tell you, get out of the, step out. I don't understand. I was living a witness to what I'm telling you. One time around AYA, they stopped me. My vehicle license expired just yesterday, and I was coming from Karo Antis to Abuja. Do you know whether I'm going to do it? No. They are not. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They want to tax me. I'm supposed to pay this. Are they living? Why? Why are we not progress keepers? People understand. Say, okay, Alaji, at least I'm 8. They look at me, they know I am 8. I can't lie to them because of anything at all. Say, okay, Alaji, I understand. But please make sure you do it, because when next we stop you, it will be this. Understand? No, the guy was insisting that I have to pay fine. You see our attitude. So it's not to scrap them. No. But I think they should be trained and retrained. And they should be, their responsibility should be spelled out to them so that they know what to do and what not to do at all.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Abubakar.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So most Abubakar is on the opinion that instead of banning them from impounding cars or vehicles, there should be a complete overhaul to their system and maybe get trainings and what have you. So by ensuring compliance with established safety standards, the VIOs, I'm talking about what the VIOs, what they're supposed to do, their responsibilities right now, is the VIO's role is theoretical, crucial in reducing road accidents and promoting a safer driving environment for all citizens. Let me give an example. The road, the AYA to Karuyanya Road is always a busy highway and there are lots of accidents almost all the time. So when there's something like this, you see the VIO are always up and doing in that area. Before any security agency comes, maybe the police or MOPOLs, you see the VIO there the first. Maybe it's because they have an office there, but they're really doing a good job when it comes to that. So another one is driver competence. Their duties also include testing and clarifying drivers and driving schools, which aims to ensure only competent individuals are granted licenses. So this is their advantages, this is their responsibilities. But then again, in the abuse of power perspective, before I continue, we have another caller. Good morning, Shetima.
Good morning, Maryam.
Thank you for calling.
Good morning, Post TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is Shetima Yakudima calling from Maiduguri.
Shetima Yakudima, what's your take on this topic this morning?
Well, honestly speaking, as my brothers have said, they have said a lot, and which is true. But VIO, their primary duty is to inspect vehicles, which we know. But due to duplication of duty, road safety comes in. And the problem that we are having now is they fail to spell out what is your responsibility as a VIO? What is the responsibility of the road safety? And what the responsibility of police? The funny story is you see a police exercising the duty of the VIO and the road safety. What police has to do to ask you about the vehicle and the particulars of your vehicle, which is not his duty, honestly speaking. And the worrisome is where they stop and make this checking. They do not select where they will stop. They will stop where they will create a lot of inconvenience for the motorists. They block a way where you will see a high traffic. You don't know what is worrying people. Some on this traffic that you cause, there is somebody who is sick and he needs emergency and he's going to the to seek for medical attention. And sometimes a woman will be in she's on level and she's in car and you create unnecessary just traffic jams. What do you think will happen? At the process, so many things will happen. Well, and secondly, they did not respect citizens. If you are wearing motive, they see you as common as anything. And that uniform, they have to know that that uniform bought by these citizens of this country. This is our taxes money. And the salary where they are receiving is our taxes money. We are the one that make them what they are by putting that uniform, blah blah. But they don't have respect over citizens of this country. If you wear uniform, you have to respect the citizens. Citizens have to be respected because they are the one that make you what you are. Without that citizen, that uniform that you are just wearing, it will not be on your body. They have to understand this. And the most painful aspect of it even if your particulars are intact, you see, they will start blowing some language to you. That language, you understand that that officer requires something from you. Then what is the reason? You have obeyed the law. You have updated your particulars. You have do all what is reasonable and necessary, and somebody will still asking you to give him something. You will see that he will speaking, by body language, which directly giving you a message that he wants something from you, which is very, very wrong. I am calling for the citizens of this country. You have to resist all these corrupt officers. And one funny aspect is, even if your particulars are intact, are updated, you have everything, a VIO will ask you, where is the thread and needle? Thread and needle. And sometimes they will ask you for reason. They will do all what is reasonable and necessary to create something that make them, you must give them something, which is absolutely wrong. We want government intervention for all these officers. If they come out for work, they should select where they will stand, and we need an inspection team that will be inspecting what they are doing. I think by this we will create a friendly environment. Thank you so much, and happy nice day.
Thank you very much, Shatima. Like you mentioned, that most officers, because we cannot generalize, all of them are really corrupt. Thank you very much for that. And that takes us to, I was trying to explain the abuse of power perspective, which this falls under. Public opinion often views VIO practices, particularly arbitrary stops and impoundments, as an abuse of power focused on revenue generation rather than safety. This is where the corruption comes into place. Lack of legal backing. Court rulings have declared that VIO officers are not legally empowered to stop, impound vehicles or impose fines on the road, deeming such actions unlawful. And this is what we're talking about right now. So there is another one, violation of rights. These court decisions found that such practices violate citizens' fundamental rights, including freedom of movement and property ownership. Because just like Shatima mentioned, little mistake, they will impound your car, seize everything, and you just have to go meet them in the office. Or there's something they call a court that they tell you to go and do a particular test, to make sure that your mental well-being is all right, intact, And when you go to their offices, they start demanding one particular sum or the other, bringing up stuff. Even if your car is okay, your car papers are okay, and you're on seatbelt, you have updated driver's license, there's something. Once they stop you, you must give something. Some of them actually do that. Then the focus on revenue. There are frequent complaints that VIO activities prioritize extorting money for minor or non-existent offenses, which I just finished talking, and most of our callers this morning have said that jurisdiction overlap. The VIO has already been accused of overstepping its vehicle inspection mandate by enforcing general traffic offenses. So yesterday in a program, somebody was actually saying the VIO stopped his car because I think because of the tint. His car is tinted, and it was a whole drama. I will give you the gist immediately after we talk to Abasekon. Good morning.
Good morning, my lovely sister, Maryam Idris.
Good morning, Abasekon. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, this is Abasekon calling from Gombe State.
Thank you very much.
Speaking, I want to appreciate Trust people doing wonderfully well. Good television. I need to see people being given awards. That is just what I want to do, because people are documenting our history and our story. So the burden of the populace.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, going straight to the point, sincerely speaking, there is duplication of jobs here and there. Shetima has spoken extensively because I came in when he started talking. Yes, he has spoken. I did not listen to all the callers, but he spoke my heart. So I don't want to go back to what he has already expounded. But what I need to say now is that Even God, in his infinite wisdom, mercies, and understanding, had challenges. And when he had challenges in the course of building his creation, in the course of his creation, he had problems. And he now, what did he do? He started doing those things that he knows he ought to do. So our government are failing. There is purification of duties. The police is doing, the VIO is doing, what do they call the other sector? They're also doing the same job. So some of these sectors need to be merged. They need to be merged together. Because there is purification of duties. That this one is doing this one, this one. And then they need to go on course. They need to go on courses. Because they should train them. You are the light. When you are on the road, controlling or doing duties, children are there watching you. And these children that are coming, once they get into the job, they also be corrupt. They are learning. The children are learning faster than us. So as they are learning all these things, they will also do the same thing. So they will look at those things that are not right as if they are right. Now I want to give another example. When God created Awao and Adamu, what happened? He created Adam and Eve. He told them they should not eat this fruit. And when they ate, he went about sending them out. So corrupt officers should be expelled out of the job. They should be dismissed. Because if not, they will absolute mind corrupt absolutely. They will continue to corrupt others. They will corrupt others, and others will follow their footsteps. So if God, in his mercy, in his wisdom, drove away Adam and Eve from the garden, where is that garden? Is that beautiful place called Iraq and Iran? That was the garden. So he sent them packing. So we should not allow corrupt officers in our system. And that is why we are having problem in the security today. Thank you, Maryam. God bless Nigeria. God bless your station. I really appreciate this station. The station to I appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abasekon. Abasekon is on the opinion that there are many alike agencies that should just be merged, But then the acting director of the DRTS, Deborah Osho, in a phone interview with a paper on Thursday, lamented the growing lawlessness in the Federal Capital Territory since the High Court ruling, and that was why they took to the appeal, and appeal court ruling said the same thing, and now they have taken the case to the Supreme Court. The Court of Appeal Abuja Division on Thursday affirmed that the lower court judgment barring the DRTS and VIO from stopping motorists, confiscating vehicles and imposing fines on road users. Well, she said a lot of things because, we all know we are Nigerians and we know how Nigerians can behave sometimes. Because of this ban, a lot of Nigerians will get very comfortable and not do anything at all. There will be lawlessness on our roads. Of course, it was going to happen because once they have stopped them from doing everything, you said the VIO shouldn't expect impound cars. They shouldn't do this, they shouldn't do that, like curtailing those responsibilities, We have seen cars that are not on seatbelt or do not have updated driver's license, and when they see the VIO in front, they start shaking, getting worried because they know, yes, they're going to stop them right there. Actually, it's a good thing because it brings discipline on our roads. But right now that it's not going to happen anymore, lots of Nigerians are going to get comfortable and do just anything they want to do, and that will cause lawlessness. Of course, we have another caller. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you please turn down the volume of your TV?
Okay, let me do that right now. Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling.
Honestly, thank you. I'm calling
your
from
name
Taraba
and your location.
I'm calling from Taraba State. My name is Gambo Bubin.
Okay, go ahead.
Honestly, I'm so much interested in this program. Okay. So a lot has been said in regard to this issue. All I'm trying to say now is that I think the VIO, they have not getting enough training. Some of them, they don't know actually what they are made for. You see, like what one speaker, the second speaker before me, he said, sometimes some women will be on labor, they will hold them there, and sometimes they are trying to rush to hospital, something will happen. If I'm to give one instance of what happened in my area, one person was seriously sick, and they explained heaven and earth to that VIO officer just to allow them to go to hospital. And at the cost of doing this thing, eventually the person died there instantly. So may I think this VIO of a thing, they need to be retrained and let them know what they are out to do there. Like the issue of the police officer that they are doing, they don't actually, they are deviating from their primary work. So what I think they should do now is they should give them another training. They should know that this is what you are out to do, and this is what they should know their duty and what they are out to do there. So I think this can help a lot. So some of these VIO, they need training. They should retrain them on what to do and how to do it. This is my contribution. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for your take. Well, one of the head of the VIO Osho disclosed that despite alternative enforcement methods such as issuing tickets, offenders owed more than 409 million naira, adding that the traffic could not be well coordinated without strict enforcement. So this is what we're talking about. There will be lawlessness. But again, just like many people have been saying, the VIO officials are known for abusing their right, like they're abusing the whole office. You know, they just impound, stop you, harass you, you know, lots of things actually. But like I said, not generally. I'm not going to generalize them, but most of them actually do that. We have another caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. What's your name and your location?
My name is Bukai. I'm calling from Jos.
Okay, thank you for calling. Go ahead. What are your thoughts? Go ahead.
Hello.
What do you think about this topic? Go ahead with your thoughts.
It is unfair to say all VIOs are the same. Some have no reason or justification. They just delay people to get something from them, but it's not all.
Okay.
We should just
Are you there? Seems we lost that caller. There's actually a message coming from, we have one message coming from Adamu Muhammad Usman, writing from Kafin Hausa, Jigawa. Says, good morning, Trust TV, Trust family, and good morning, Nigerians. Before I finish reading that message, we have another caller. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm calling from Gombe.
Okay, go ahead. What's your name?
My name is Pastor Zakios Taiwo.
Okay, go ahead with your take. What's your take on this topic?
On the issue of this VIO that you are talking about,
okay.
On the issue of VIO that you are talking about,
yeah.
Truly, I see a lot of faults with our leaders. Most of these organizations they're supposed to spell out their functions and their duties so that there will be no kind of a problem, discrepancies between other people that are handling similar work. Let everybody know his boundaries. Let everybody know his function and his own duty. That would erase every kind of problems we are having like this.
Okay.
When you go to other nations, things are not done the way they are doing now here. You find out that every person's duty are well spelled out. They are trained to know their boundaries. But I don't know why these things are always happening in Nigeria. Sometimes you find out even some of this, the police and the civil defense have some lots of issues. All because people don't seem to understand their boundaries, their functions and their own duties. And unless government does something very, very well like that, we'll always be having a lot of problems. So these are where I raise my case.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
For that take. I was reading a text message, a WhatsApp message actually coming from Adamu Muhammad from Kafen Hausa. He says, good morning, Trust family, and good morning, Nigerians. This topic is also important. VIO is a body that operates for over 4 decades or more, if I can guess right, and they have been doing very well in 80s and 90s. The impoundment metrology is a good one. It isn't an abuse, but rather a safety method, because some Nigerians are very difficult people. We do ignore simple instructions and violate rules and regulations most times intentionally. We normally don't do the right things at the right time and for the right purpose. These impoundments is a good measure to apply the law, and sometimes the best language Nigerians can understand. So I second the impoundment metrology if anyone is found guilty or offensive. But the VIO should try to be professionals, civic, orderly, fair, and improve themselves in their mode of operations. Government should also support the VIO. May Allah continue to help and protect us all. Like I said, Adamu, thank you very much for this WhatsApp message. We'd like to read more, but time is no longer on our side. Well, thank you very much for calling. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for do you know that your contributions means a lot to us?